Dear viewers, as I committed that I will upload my second part of my previously uploaded lecture, I think on day before yesterday, I uploaded my lecture on topic of pre-construction kickoff meeting part 1. In that we have discussed few points in which I have explained one by one. But I would like to just to refresh your mind, I would like to read these points which we discussed in our previously uploaded lecture and in other slides, slide number 1 to slide number 5. In slide number 1, we discussed the following points. Number 1 is what is the pre-construction meeting we described in detail, what is the pre-construction meeting, and then is why the pre-construction meeting is important. In that point, we discussed the project alignment, risk management, and budgetary clarification. Then communication and communication channel and chain link of command. So we discuss all these points in detail. In slide number 2, we reviewed the following points. The key stakeholders should attend the pre-construction meeting. In that, we discussed about who has to attend the meeting, means the architect, the client, the project management, and the main contractor, and maybe the subcontractors also. So in slide number 2, we discussed this. In slide number 3 and slide number 4, we discussed about the agenda of kickoff meeting, how to prepare the agenda and what points to be included in the agenda of meeting. In that one, A is review of site structure. I mean, to go through and walk through the site and see how the nature of project site is. Then is overview the plan and specifications. All the documents to be gathered at the table of pre-construction meeting, and all the documents to be reviewed and to be confirmed by the client and by the contractor and by the other stakeholders, that they understood each and everything. Overview then select the change guidelines. If there are any changes during the execution of the project, the change request is to be raised and it should be got signed by the concerned authority who is changing few items in by plus or minus way. Then policies and procedures. What are the policies of the project? How to run the project? The methodologies of the project. These points were discussed in slide number 3 and slide number 4 of my previous lecture on same topic, pre-construction meeting part 2. Then slide number 5, we discussed about I thanked all the stakeholders and requested them that please subscribe my channel, like my channel, and share my channel to as many as people you can, as many as engineers in your contact and in your network. So these points were discussed from slide number 1 to 5 in my previously uploaded lecture on day before yesterday. Hope you will enjoy this lecture also and will understand and will comment on each and every point which will be helpful for me. It will be a support for me to improve my lectures. Thank you very much. Dear engineers, the architects, the viewers, we are discussing about the pre-construction kickoff meeting part 2. The first part, as I earlier explain to you that I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. I once again request you to please go through that part one of the same topic of kickoff meeting, so that you can understand what has happened previously in my lecture and what is going to be noted down in this lecture. So, number one is, in slide number 2, number one is how to prepare for the pre-kickoff meeting, or how to make the points and note down the points about that, and then all the documents to be with you while you are going to attend the meeting. These documents, namely, are all the agreed and approved contract documents in which bill of quantities, the specifications, the signed and agreed contract document, the conditions of contract, and the drawings especially. All the drawings must be in kickoff meeting. So, number 2 is the project plan and specification. How to do how to execute, and how to monitor the project. All these things are to be discussed in the meeting. Building material and cost estimate. This is to be continued throughout the project, but in kickoff meeting you have to discuss this point also briefly. Site safety and site safety plans. What site safety plans are shown in contract document? This site practices are to be followed and implemented by all the stakeholders of their part of job. Then comes the building permits. If you have to have the approved building permits from the local authorities. They have to approve it, so that at any time the local authorities are visiting the project, these documents should be available with you. How to share the agenda of meeting? This is very easy. You can share it electronically, or by messenger, or by soft copies like that, as per the clients and stakeholders requirement is there. It should be, the meeting should be prepared with very clear understanding that all the points which are to be discussed must be understood to all the stakeholders, so that you can make a note of that and then compile all the points and share with the stakeholders after the meeting. Yes, if the agenda is prepared, this agenda must be shared well ahead of time, so that all the stakeholders can understand what is going to be discussed in the kickoff meeting, and they will be very much well prepared. Thank you very much. So all these points are to be discussed in meeting, and you have to take care of that. Dear viewers, this kickoff meeting is, as I said earlier also, it's very important to be conducted. This pre-construction, this is also called pre-construction meeting also. It is held before the construction starts, so that all the stakeholders on project and related to the project, their expectations and responsibilities and the schedules, the process is to be updated to them. Second point is that agenda, how to prepare the agenda. The project manager, normally the project manager is preparing. As I was also working with project management company previously, so I was preparing the agenda of those meetings. Stakeholders and their roles. This is also very important. All the stakeholders must be present in meeting, their roles to be updated to them so that the client, the contractor, the consultant, the project management company, they have to implement all the responsibilities and the methodologies of project and all the parts of the project should be implemented on project by all the stakeholders. Then project overview is also there. Reviewing plans means the drawings, the contract documents, the permits, as I said in my previous slide also. The same thing is to be repeated again so that everyone should understand what is what and what is to be done. It should be clearly explained to them. Safety and quality standards. This is very important. I mean, the stakeholders, not only the contractors, but all the stakeholders must follow and implement at their parts the safety to be followed, and the quality is to be controlled throughout the timeline of the project. Logistics and coordination, this is also very important. I mean, if there is no coordination, the contract failure is necessary. So each and every time the stakeholders must coordinate and communicate to each other. Then finally the approved drawings, approved documents, approved procedures to be updated to all the stakeholders. And they should also confirm that they went through the documents, as we have sent already earlier, all the documents to the necessary, to the essential stakeholders. The meeting ensures that smooth and with safety meetings to be concluded, and thus all the stakeholders have to make a visit to the project. Thank you very much. Dear viewers, in continuation to the earlier slide, I will once again discuss few more points how to conduct pre-construction meeting or kickoff meeting. This is in continuation to my previous slide. Revise the design. I mean, go through the design before the meeting or during the meeting if someone has not reviewed the design, and the structural designing, architectural designing, and the drawings to be reviewed. Potential issues and resolutions. These are also this is very important point, to take the time to discuss any potential issues upcoming during the execution of the project. Then all the stakeholders are invited to raise the questions if there are any in their mind during the discussion of the kickoff meeting, on drawings, on specifications, on design, on BOQ, on methodology, or any type of question they want to raise. They must be given free of time to discuss and to raise the questions. Then finally, after conclusion of the meeting, all the stakeholders must visit the site. I mean, they must do a walkthrough of entire project, peripherically and inside the project also. They must see that the temporary facilities are available or not. What is the gradient of the level? This is very important, when the project starts, we have to, I mean, the people, the technical people and site team have to record the levels of the site, which will be useful for the excavation, backfilling, and every time. And all the contours have to be prepared, and then the most important thing, which is not in this slide, I will discuss with you that a temporary benchmark is to be fixed, so that this temporary benchmark will be used for all the levels throughout the construction of the building, from the floor to the top, to the roof. All the levels can be referred. So this point is also very important. I wanted to just discuss with you, so I discussed with you. Thank you. Dear engineers, the architects, the contractors, the project management companies, and the consultants, in each and every of my lecture, I am always thankful to each and every stakeholder, each and every viewer so they went through my lectures, they listened to my video, and and went through the slide, because from the slide to my video there are always some differences there. I want to express my thanks to all of you, and I request you once again to please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing my YouTube channel and all my lectures to especially the engineers, the architects, the junior engineers and junior architects, so that while they are deputed at construction project, they must learn the technical and practical knowledge from these lectures, for which I will be thankful to you. In bottom of this slide, my link of my YouTube channel is there, so please click it and went through all my previous lectures also you can find there in YouTube channels, in YouTube uploaded channels, lectures. So I request once again to you to please go through all the previous lectures also. If you are happy and you are thinking and feeling that it's useful to you, please write back to me on the same lectures, or give the comments. I'm waiting for your comments, which are valuable for me. Thank you very, very much.